Pipes in and out of all the building.
That's right, all these routes under the
Itself. You said the fixtures and fittings weren't in. How important is that?
Well, it gives the SAS and the police the opportunity to train in these buildings without damaging any of the fixtures and fittings, so they can go in there.
Israeli athletes were gunned down by Palestinian paramilitaries. How important has that been historically in preparing for these kind of events?
Well, 1972 was the initiating incident that counter-terrorist teams developed throughout the world, and the embassy in 1980, which just goes to show what good planning and preparation can achieve.
Okay, well thank you for giving us that very rare insight into what is a very secretive world of the SAS.
Alex, thanks. This whole
Beijing's Paralympic opening ceremony was as impressive as ever. And the packed stadium is what organisers of the 2012 Games want to replicate. Today they announced the prices of the Paralympic tickets, ranging from £5 for children up to £500 for a top-end ticket to the opening ceremony.
A wonderful moment for David Weir, his second gold medal.
And Locarg hope it's performances like this that will push sales.
Well, there's obviously 2 million tickets on sale and a million people have signed up, so it shows you that they're interested in Paralympic sport, so it's great to know.
Previous Paralympics have been criticised for giving away free tickets. It devalues the athletes and the sports, but London
is locked in a bitter dispute with the people of Chigwell, the village where she was born. Well, Miss Gunnell wants to create a temporary caravan site on land owned by her family to accommodate people who want to see the 2012 Olympics, but her plan has been met with hundreds of complaints from neighbours. Sonia Jessup joins us now from Chigwell. Sonia.
Well, hi, Asad. Well, yes, here is the site which Sally Gunnell and the Caravan Club are hoping to transform into a temporary campsite ready for those excited 2012 visitors. Now, Sally Gunnell herself grew up at the farm at the top of the hill here, and it said that she actually used to practice for the hurdles by jumping over bales of hay. But, as you said, hundreds of people in the nearby village of Chigwell are upset about the plans. They say they only found out about them.
Darling, told off. Were you told off?
So here is the village's Olympic connection.
Aww.
Champion Sally Gunnell, who's found
Were you told off, little boy?
She today said she
What are you two doing? Ben, what you barking at?
I mean, other people in England, in Wales and Northern Ireland, what say do they have in there? Because it's not obviously...
Well, ultimately, of course, the UK government would have to decide.
Yeah.
And they would have to decide on the basis of a long negotiation and say, right, this is now the proposition. And for it to win, people in Scotland would have to say, I can really see the advantage, not emotionally, not because I love the idea, but just this would really help me. And if you got to that stage, you can imagine people in Scotland thinking, oh, actually, you mean it's going to be all right, and we would all gain? I'm for it. But until you get to that stage, very difficult to see how it would happen.
Yeah, we'd need euros every time we went over the
We
border.
wouldn't we? Yeah, we'd have to have a little stash.
Yeah.
So, there we are.
Cool, right.
Thank
now
you,
then,
John. Lovely.
speaking of wages and all that business, with players like Wayne Rooney earning astronomical wages, it's no wonder that many boys dream of becoming professional footballers, and that's how you never actually grow out of that. Well, on the end, mate. That's lovely. That's good.
That's okay, but ladies...
Let me camera on.
We played in front of an audience. The press really got behind it, advertised it as a great holiday attraction, and the crowds just flocked in. Men, children, women, all there, everybody. And they raised a lot of money for charity. They raised £600 for the local military hospital, and that would be worth over £38,000 today.
They only ever received travel expenses, but became the most successful women's football team in the world. They played against international and home teams to crowds of up to 50,000.
But that's also her telling him at the same time.
To booze.
She's
look at this picture.
the elder.
The thing that strikes me for this team to play the match wearing the shorts and showing the legs. No corsets to be seen. Absolutely not at all. In fact, the match report from the first game, it said the wearing of corsets will be barred.
The core team continued playing after the war under the direction of factory draftsman Alfred Franklin, winning almost every game they played.
The team was riding high, but in 1921 it was dubbed a huge
Babies?
and should not be any hobbits. Why ban them? Well, the FA decided that football was dangerous.
Wear yourselves out.
And that it could affect their fertility, and that they even got support from the medical profession to go along with it. But the truth was that they were frightened of the competition, that the women were attracting bigger crowds than some of the men. Sounds like they were being sexist. Definitely sexist, Gabby, yeah. During the war, the women kept this country going. They were the nation's hidden army, but all of a sudden, they're too delicate to play football.
The dough cooks on the skillet for 7 minutes each side. Once the bannoc's cooked, it's time to taste it.
Oh, that's delicious. That is good.
What's it taste of?
It tastes really sweet.
Like a donut.
Exactly.
Well, I'm sure Charlie would be very proud of his parents if they...
What are your thoughts on the house by the road?
First thoughts when walking in, it was quite small, quite compact, but immaculate and really pristine the way they laid it out.
Yeah, they've done it.
Which I wasn't really expecting. You know, it was a real bonus having that as an additional bedroom and also a study.
To develop it, you know, put the exception on for the kitchen, make it the kitchen I've
Actually,
always
yeah.
wanted.
You can see the promise. I mean, you've got the common, it's got a lot of potential, I think. So are you looking forward to tomorrow?
Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, today was exciting. It was great, wasn't it? So hopefully there'll be more of the same.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
Will and Georgie want to quit the rat race of London and find a family home in...
I guess. Taking a wild stab in the dark.
Not a bad guess, Will. Let's see if you're right. Our mystery property takes us just over the border into West Sussex to the village of Burgershall in the northern part of the Sussex Downs. Will would be able to play cricket on the village green, which is surrounded... And Hazelmere train station is only 2 miles away for that quick commute into London.
So, Will and Georgie, here is your mystery property.
Both laughing at me.
Okay. Now, you did say you wanted a bit of a project.
Yeah. Yep.
This certainly is a project.
Okay.
This cottage does need complete modernisation and refurbishment, but it is in a great location. It's whether you fall in love with this. What are you thinking?
Interesting.
What do you think, Will?
I think there's projects and there's projects. It's,
Are you a brave man?
I'm willing to take anything on, but you know, why not?
All right, well, should we go in?
Yeah.
Let's start the tour.
Okay.
The location is wonderful, so let's see if they are up for our mystery project.
So come on through. You might have to find your head, Will. Not the highest of ceilings. But here you have the sitting room. Imagine this as your sitting room.
I'm struggling.
Probably wouldn't look quite like this.
No.
However, you've got the original beams, and as you can see when you come inside, you know, it needs complete refurbishment.
Yes.
Someone who comes and buys this house has got to absolutely love it. The question is, could it be you two?
I think I need some persuasion. I'm not half full rather than a half empty person, but yeah, no. It's a challenge.
Are you good at DIY?
Awful.
On that note, let me show you the kitchen, because that's going to really excite you.
Well, I wonder if Georgie has any creative thoughts about this room.
This is exactly how I want my kitchen to be. Perfect.
Think yourself.
Needs a little bit of work, I think it'd be fair to say.
Yeah, I wouldn't disagree there.
I mean, it is a huge job. We've just gone past the sunroom. This probably has the original outside toilet.
Good for ventilation.
Very good ventilation. But you would have to completely gut it.
Yeah.
And start again. Have you ever taken on a project like that?
On a much smaller scale.
Yeah, you know. Yeah,